I had someone ask me the question about how to survive a crisis, or more importantly, how did I survive a crisis? And before I even got started talking on it, the first thing they were like, well, what actually happened? I mean, what was going on? Well, let me tell you what went down with me. It was during a time period when I was running my firm. And for those of you who don't know, if you've heard me talk about running my firm for a while, I ran my firm from 2007 to 2017. But there was this window between 2013 and 2014 where things went kind of south. I had changed my business model, and so I had eliminated one of my revenue streams, and so that caused me to reduce my amount of money that I was having coming in. And so I was trying to rebuild it up through another mechanism because I decided to just have one practice area. But unfortunately, that practice area was reliant upon the government in order for me to get paid. And then they had a government shutdown, and that happened in the fall of 2013. And as I was coming out of that, I then found myself in the middle of a health crisis. And that lasted for about a good 4 months. And then after that, the government went through this weird thing where they were delaying significantly in terms of how much they were, not how much, but in terms of when they were releasing the funds. So there was a hiccup where there was like a 2 or 3 month period where they were really slow walking fees. And so I had this 3 to 4 month period where I literally was in a major crisis, both financially and dealing with a health standpoint. So I had to learn a lot about myself, about what I needed to do and what I could do in order to survive during that moment. So I learned 5 different things that helped me kind of get through those things. I learned about 5 different things. Let me tell you what I'm going to do. Usually you see me do these videos and it's usually one video with all 5 things. I'm going to try something different. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do one video for each of the 5 things, basically, and then the last video will be the entire set with all of it. So for those of you who are trying to figure out, okay, well, what are you going to be talking about? Here's the 5 topics so that if you're trying to figure out what are you going to be talking about next week so I can prepare and know which one. It's overcoming pride, the 5 pillars of recovery, the household hustle, protecting my profession, and making that money. So it's up to you. So if you decide that you just want to watch just one little segment, that's fine. If you decide that you want to watch the whole thing, you can wait until the end of the series and you can watch the whole thing then, whichever works best for you. I'm just trying to make this thing as user-friendly for you as possible. I never expected to find myself in a situation kind of like that until I was in a situation like that.